So I want to get into the other sports now that you mentioned it, but before we do that, I want to talk about double dutch teams for a second because I think this is something that has not been brought up too much on the podcast that I do want to dig into a little bit, which is like the synchronicity of a double dutch team, because there is like a special magic of having a double dutch team that is really crushing it, and I think that a lot of the more experienced competitive jump ropers are very aware of this, but I think many people in Instagram land are seeing a lot of single rope stuff, potentially like some duets here and there, like we're doing like with TikTok and stuff. But I don't think that there's a lot of talk about the synchronicity of this double dutch team. So I'd like to hear kind of like your experience with your double dutch teams when you felt that like click, like you're talking about.
So I think I know that I did most of my double dutch from, I guess it would be eighth grade on with two other girls.
Mm-hmm.
But they had been working together for many years before that. And even in the years that we weren't together throughout that period, they were still together. So they had this like insane, synchronicity. And I think that, having that was also just a really big help. And it's little things like, exactly how the other person turns, for example, multiples, or which way they do a cross, or which, if, for those of you that don't know, you can cross double dutch ropes, just things like that. There's so many things you can do, and you just get this flow. Obviously, if Nate and I were to turn double dutch right now, we could do it totally fine. And that's part of jump rope, is being able to say that you can do it with anybody. But you also get this flow down with people that you've just been doing it with so many times. You can do it with your eyes closed, hands behind your back. So
You literally are able to predict their movement. Like you literally know what's coming next. Yeah.